That's actually the egg industry. Most people, when they think of eggs or they think of dairy, like milk, cheese, and whatever it is, they don't really associate those products with cruelty. But what sex is important in the egg industry? Males or females? Females. So what do you think happens to the males that are born in that industry? They kill them on their first day of birth. If you're a female, you're just destined to become an egg producing machine for the rest of your life. And what do you think happens once your egg output goes down?
They kill the females.
They kill the females too. And what do you think happens to the males that are born in that industry? They go directly into a blender. And one of the disconnects that a lot of people have, especially vegetarians, because they're still consuming eggs and they're still consuming dairy, is that they're still paying for those individuals to be put in those situations. Is this something you consume? Like, do you guys eat eggs or animal products in general? Yeah. So would you say that you have a personal responsibility with what's happening on the screens?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, for sure. Would you guys say that you're against animal cruelty?
Yeah, I don't think it's right.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think that you can be against animal cruelty while supporting these industries with your money at the same time?
No, you can't, because you're still eating their stuff.
Yeah. So what would be the best way of aligning that belief that you already had way before you met me with your actions?
Like not eating their products.
Not buying those products.
Yeah.
Yep. Do you guys understand what vegans are?
Yeah.
What have you heard about vegans?
They don't eat meats, like none of that. They just eat like veggies, like stuff that's like doesn't have any like animal.
Any animal products. So you're right in the first part. We also don't eat eggs. We don't eat dairy because all those industries abuse animals as well. We don't eat meat, like you mentioned. We also don't wear leather. We don't support circuses that abuse animals, that use animals for entertainment, so on and so forth. We simply don't support any industries that abuse animals. Have you guys ever considered being vegan?
No, because my culture, like the fam, like they eat a lot of meat and stuff
Gotcha.
like that, you know?
What about this culture? Do people in America eat a lot of meat?
Yes.
They certainly do. I grew up in Chile. We also eat a lot of meat. Everyone around the world eats meat.
Yeah.
Do you think culture is a justification to hurt others?
No, no.
Yeah. Because can you think of any traditions that we've had in this country that were wrong, that hurt others, and that were part of our culture? Like what?
Like eating meat and stuff.
That could be one. Also, were you guys always able to vote? Women not being able to vote, that was part of our culture. It was part of our tradition. But just because it was part of our culture, does that mean it was the right thing to do?
It wasn't the right thing.
It wasn't. Because whenever we look at injustices, we always have to look at them through the eyes of the victims. What would you say would be your biggest hurdles or challenges that you would face if you wanted to align this belief of being against animal abuse with your actions?
Like, what would be the hardest thing about like going against it?
Being vegan.
Getting used to
What is it?
Getting used to what you're eating. Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to do like a few more like Google searches. Everyone here did it, and everyone here ate animal products for most of their lives. At some point, we just realized that our actions had consequences. Here, we really focus on the why you should do it because the how will follow. And that's one of the things that every activist here can attest to. Because once you understand that supporting animal abuse is wrong, then learning how to go about that, how to learn to buy different products, that just comes along naturally. There are two benefits here. One, the benefit for the animals. If you stop buying those products, they no longer have to be abused on your behalf. And the biggest benefit to you individually is that you no longer have to be a hypocrite. Because if you say you're against animal abuse, but you're supporting these industries with your money, do you see how that would be contradictory, like you said? This is an injustice of tremendous scale that is definitely not being talked enough. And as long as we continue to buy these products, we will continue to support the cruelty that you're seeing here. So it's up to us to stop it.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.